343 Industries has gone away with seasons in Halo Infinite, which is honestly a surprising move given that Season 5 was when they finally reached their goal of achieving what they're calling seasonality. There's a lot of speculation amongst the community talking about what this could mean for the future of Infinite, so we're going to talk about what the next major update is going to be and what my thoughts are on what's coming next. If you're a fan of Halo and this is the type of content that you're into, maybe consider subscribing to the channel. You're also more than welcome to check out the VGL Discord server. We do weekly game nights as well as host the occasional tournament, so feel free to drop in and say hi. Like I was saying, Halo Infinite will no longer be releasing season updates like Heroes of Reach or Echoes Within. Instead, they're now focusing on releasing monthly operations that will each feature a 20-tier free content track for you to progress through. The next one being Spirit of Fire, which if you're a Halo Wars fan, you'll probably recognize that name. There's a lot of really great stuff coming with this update, and I'll include a link to the official livestream that you can check out. But there's a few big things that I want to talk about, and the first one is the new arena map, Illusion. This map really feels like something you would see in Combat Evolved, or even in an Unreal Tournament game. It's fully symmetrical with a sniper spawn at both bases, and both side lanes have gravity lifts which shoot you to the opposite side of the map. It honestly looks like a great map for high-level play, but there is a very controversial element to it, which is that the bottom mid hallway has a permanent camo effect. So if you're not shooting, running, or jumping, everyone in that hallway will be invisible. I'm curious to see how this plays out in the competitive community because although it looks like a lot of fun, it could become problematic. But we'll see. If you want to see a full overview of that map, I've included a link in the video description. Another really cool thing coming with this update is the Mark IV Armor Core, and I gotta say, I think this might just be my favorite core that we've seen in the game. This is another sort of hats off to the Halo Wars games, so it obviously goes well with the Spirit of Fire operation. But along with this new armor, we're also getting cross-core shoulder pads, so we'll be able to use any shoulder pad with any armor core, so that's pretty exciting. During the livestream, they also talked about some new Forge content coming with this new update, and I think one of the coolest things is we'll now have access to over 70 Covenant objects to build with. I'm sure the Forge community is just going to go nuts and come up with some super cool stuff, and hopefully recreate some of the old Covenant maps that we've seen in older Halo games. They talked about a lot of other really cool things coming to Infinite in future updates, not only to Forge, but across all areas of the game, other than campaign DLC. They also mentioned the highly anticipated Match Composer, which, for those of you that are unfamiliar, it's going to be quite similar to what we've seen in the Master Chief Collection, where you can select what maps and modes that you're looking to play. Now, all of this stuff looks great, but the fact that seasons are now over and we're moving to this operations model has left people with quite a few questions, and mainly, what does this mean for the future of Infinite? Well, here's my theory. The Battle Royale mode, codenamed Tatanka, has been shelved. This was covered by IGN a few weeks ago, so I've actually dropped the link for that article in the description box below. It's a big move, so that combined with them bringing on Sprung Studios, which is a company specializing in UX design, it's pretty safe to assume they're working on the next Halo game. This was also sort of confirmed-ish by Sketch during this recent livestream.
And I'll just say from us here at the studio, it's going to be a very exciting year for Halo. We are off to an exciting start. We have a dedicated team working on supporting Halo Infinite and continuing to deliver going forward. But also, yes, we have additional teams now that are accelerating towards the future, working on brand new projects. So I just want to tantalize you with that. So
there's also been a rumor going around that the studio is jumping ship to the Unreal Engine, which honestly is probably for the best. They've faced nothing but trouble with a proprietary slipspace engine, so as long as this will make the development of the next Halo game smoother, then it's a welcome change in my book. So how do you guys feel about everything that I've mentioned? Does it seem like 343 are shifting away from Infinite and are focusing more on the next game? Let me know in the comments. Remember to like the video, and as always, thanks for watching.